Hello everybody, this is Joe being videos on the Gemmy Master animatronics, and this is a video of the Gemmy Animated Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer sleigh scenes. I've got the first generation and the second generation. I got this one today. I got it off eBay for like $40 plus $13 shipping, which you might think that is a lot, but honestly, this one's fully working. Like, no gears are split on this, and it seems like they're not even close to splitting yet. On these two sets, these two are the same sets, but the only difference between the two is the wires are soldered on the opposite direction on these two Hermes. So when that one saying where he says, "I thought you wanted gold," this one looks at him while he says that, and this one looks at Rudolph while he says that. So I feel like that's an error, because he should be looking at Yukon when he says that, not Rudolph. But that one actually looks at Rudolph when he says it too. But this one's, Yukon's programming is different on this model. His head moves at different times. Now, you aren't going to see the head moving on any of these two Yukons because their gear is split. And I'm not going to fix these. Bailey is going to fix these for me sometime whenever we meet up or whatever. Because these are like worse than the Three Stooges apparently. Well, because they're cloth, you know, they're soft, you know. And I don't want to mess. I hate opening up stuff. I hate opening up, like, fabric stuff. I just hate it. I could do it, but it's just, I don't want to do it. I'd rather wait for it to be done properly than to mess it up. This one, he tries to move, and this one, the 9-tooth gear is jamming the other gears. So when you feel it, you can feel the motor moving, but his head doesn't budge at all. The wire's off on this Rudolph again, and you're thinking, wait, Rudolph is mounted on the opposite direction. No, he's not. He's just snapped off, and that's just how he's setting on there. A wire came off him again, but the gear is split in the Rudolph on both these as well. They still move a little bit, just a little bit though, but you can tell it's split because even when he turns, you can still hear the motor buzzing as it turns, and it doesn't move very much. I mean, if it wasn't split, you wouldn't hear the motor buzz at all, and it would turn all the way, obviously. And the Hermes are still okay. I think this set, his head gets stuck sometimes, though. So, yeah, they're about to split, too. So, and, of course, this set was made first. These are the first generations. Now, due to the fact that they both look different directions, that does not make them a different generation. That's just a factory error where the wires got switched around accidentally on one of the models, and you know, and this one, I believe this is a 2009 model, and I believe Bailey said this was 2006. I hope that's right, but yeah, you can, here's the difference, and this one's really high pitch too, and these two are the same exact pitch. They're just normal pitch. I saw one on YouTube that had its box, and it was extremely low pitch, and there was a kid in the comment that said the batteries are low, right? And it's like, no, actually when the batteries are low on these, they get even higher pitch. Actually, I tried using these with low batteries. They don't do anything. Even if you use low batteries, they still actually almost work normal. But then again, all the gears are split on these guys, so of course, yeah, there's not much movement going on, so it doesn't drain that much power. But yeah, well, if you saw the unboxing, all the motors were stuck on these guys, but you know, I was turning their heads for a little, and you can see they really free it up. His Hermes head moves really fast now. Yukon is still moving slow, but he's going to free up pretty soon here too after a couple of activations. So other than that, and I really enjoy these sets a lot. I love the Misfits on. These sets are amazing. I just love how the three characters just look around at each other, and it's just really neat. I like it. I don't even like any of the other scenes, really. Like this one and the Hermes with Rudolph. Those are the only two scenes that I really like. So, I'm glad I got them. And I don't remember the price I got these for. I think I got them for like $30 each, I believe. So, these ones. So, this one was the most expensive, but I think this one was worth it due to the fact that they actually are fully working. Now, of course, the gear will split, you know, when you give it time, and it'll split, obviously, but for now, it's in great condition. So, I guess I'll show you the first generation first.
Mister, where we going? You're going to stay with me, and we'll all be rich. With the biggest silver strike this side of the Hudson Bay! Silver!
I thought you wanted gold.
I changed my mind.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if
See,
you ever saw
it moves a little, but you can tell it's split.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
And the sound quality is really good on these ones. These ones are not as good. They're like more muffly, but this one's actually not very bad since it's high pitch.
Who are you?
If it was low pitch, it'd probably
Oh my! The name's Yukon Cornelius. Gold! Gold and silver! Silver and gold! Wahoo!
We're a couple of misfits, we're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in. We may be different from the rest. Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits, we're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in.
Okay, I'll show you this one.
Who are you? Who am I? The name's Yukon Cornelius. Gold!
And again,
Gold
he's
and
programmed
silver,
differently.
Silver and gold. Wahoo!
Rudolph and him are programmed differently. Hermie's the same.
We're a couple of misfits, we're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we
Oh, his
fit
head
in.
slowed down again.
We may be different from the rest. Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits, we're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in.
I noticed like this one's like more calm. Like this one, like when they're talking, when it says Yahoo, like his head like is supposed to twitch back and forth like that. This one doesn't. This one's programmed differently, like I said.
Mister, where are we going? You're going to stay with me, and we'll all be rich. With the biggest silver strike this side of the Hudson
And
Bay. Silver!
when they get fixed, I will do a side-by-side comparison like Donovan does.
I changed my mind.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you
Rudolph
ever
works
saw
great.
it, you would even say it
One of the best working Rudolphs I've ever seen.
The reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
And this, you can see this Rudolph's nose is kind of longer than that one. Like a lot of them are usually longer on those sets for some reason. Sorry, I gotta loosen his head up again because it's pretty. Because it was moving extremely fast earlier, like really fast.
Who are you? Who am I? The name's Yukon Cornelius. Gold! Gold and silver! Silver and gold! Wahoo!
We're a couple of misfits, we're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in. We may be different from the rest. Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits, we're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in.
See, you have to activate them quite a bit for their motors to actually free up. And yeah, you know, since their movement is so limited, like they don't move that much, so it takes a while for their motors to start kicking in, you know. Okay, I'm showing this one now.
Who are you? Who am I? The name's
You can kind of see.
Cornelius. Gold! Gold and silver! Silver and gold! Wahoo! We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits.
This one's quieter than that one.
What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in. We may be different from the rest. Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in. Mister, where are we going? You're going to stay with me, and we'll all be rich. With the biggest silver strike this side of the Hudson Bay. Silver! I thought you wanted
See,
gold.
he looks at Rudolph instead of Yukon. And, you know, that's a flaw. It should be looking at Yukon when he says that. But a lot of them have that. Even that one has that. So,
You would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Mister, where are we going? Who are you? Who am I? The name's Yukon Cornelius. Gold! Gold and silver! Silver and gold! Wahoo!
there it goes. That's how fast it was going earlier.
We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in. We may be different from the rest. Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in.
Okay, well, since he's moving normal now, I'm gonna show the second son, because when it moves faster, you know, it actually looks more realistic, because right after it says, I thought you wanted gold, he looks at Rudolph, but then he looks at Yukon, so then it makes more sense.
Mister, where are we going? You're going to stay with me, and we'll all be rich. With the biggest...
I like how these two look at each other a lot, too. That's what I like. I think that's neat.
I thought you wanted gold. I changed my mind.
See, now he's looking at him, so...
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
No, show the misfit son one more time, and that's it.
Who are you? Who am I? The name's Yukon Cornelius. Gold! Gold and silver! Silver and gold! Wahoo! We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in. We
See, they both turn towards each other. That's kind of cool.
Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits?
And again, I just love how all three of the heads just randomly look around. And they don't just all move at the same time either. Like, they all take turns moving their heads around. And it's like, you know, it's really neat. It's really, I never remember these in stores. I do not remember at all. Like, I never paid attention. Actually, I didn't really look for Christmas items, though. The last time I looked for at Christmas items in stores was really 2007. That was it. I mean, I never really went into the Christmas aisles that much. It was always more of Halloween for me. And I was, whenever I did go into Christmas aisles, I was only looking for Santas like that, which, obviously didn't exist anymore after 2004. So, anything else that was plush didn't stand out to me as much. So, but I am very happy with this purchase. It works nice. I love this one. These two are awesome too, and trust me, when they're fixed up, they will work amazing. And like I said, I will do the side-by-side comparison like Donovan does to show you the difference with all three of them, since, their head turns the opposite directions. But I think that only Hermie, though. The others, I think, are the same. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for this video. So, hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and see you guys later.